You need 5 hobbies. 1 to make you money, 1 to keep you in shape, 1 to keep you creative, 1 to build knowledge, and lastly, 1 to evolve mindset.
And what up, everybody? Welcome back to Feral Publications YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about zines and DIY publishing, and that's kind of the topic of today's video, right? I've seen this video kind of getting a lot of traction on TikTok, getting a lot of traction on other platforms, and I want to talk about it because I don't fully agree with it, but I do agree with the majority of it, and so I think that's something we should talk about today. So once again, those 5 were: you need a habit for money, 1 for your health, 1 for creativity, 1 to build knowledge, and the other to evolve your mindset. So here's my problems, right? Money is not real. Money is a man-made concept, right? We need it now because that's the social structure at the moment, but in the more like straight up human sense, we don't need this. There's been a lot of movies that I like that they're like, in a zombie apocalypse, you'll burn money. Like, it has no value, no meaning. Evolve mindset. I think that if you're living, your mindset will be evolving as you live. And that's just straight up. But yeah, so I think that discussion about the 5 hobbies really could be broken down into 3 things, which I think all human beings should do, regardless of their creators or not. And those 3 things are basically things that will help you take care of yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I think that ultimately is what it chops down to, right? A lot of times the things you will do will overlap, in the sense of, like, I skate sometimes to deal with my emotions, but that's also something I do to take care of myself physically. I also like to run, and it's the same thing. If I'm feeling stressed, I go for a run. That helps me emotionally, but as well physically. Same thing as creating, right? Sometimes it's very fun and liberating, and it helps me with my emotions, but a lot of times the creative process is also a process of problem solving, right? Like, how do I put together this video that you're watching right now, which is something I do as part of the creative process. So in that way, there's a lot of overlap. But I think to be a fully functional human being, you need to do something like I do, of like skating and running for the physical aspect of it, creating, whether it be videos, zines, or just writing, just for that expression and dealing with your own mind and your own emotions, right? And then lastly, I read a lot of content, and I play a lot of chess, more chess than I probably should play. But I think that the people that do all these things throughout the day, if you're able to structure your day so that you are able to do these 3 things daily, I think you will be a better functioning person. And as a creative, which is kind of where the topic came to me, of like, I would like to talk about this as a creative. I think that sometimes creative people, we put ourselves in a little box, a little bubble, and we read all day, and we forget about all the other aspects of just being a human, right? Like, we forget about it, right? Of just indulging and being joyful and experiencing different emotions. Or if you read, you're only reading one perspective, and you drown yourself in that perspective. And that's also very dangerous, right? Because then you're not looking at different perspectives. You're not learning empathy, and you're not stretching your mind. You're kind of just reinforcing what the mind that you have already is, right? So, like, it's not only about reading, but just reading different perspectives, because that stretches your mind and it helps you empathize with other emotions and perspectives, you know? So, that's all I want to talk about today, man. That shit popped up in my TikTok feed, and I was like, man, I want to get my perspective on it. So there you go, you guys. Let me know in the comments, you guys, are you guys taking yourselves on all 3 fronts? Is there anything you feel is missing? But alright, guys, that's all I got for you guys today, man. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Lates.